Welcome back to Wooded Lake Adventures. Today is a beautiful fall day. As we know with fall, it starts getting darker in the evenings, a lot earlier, 4 or 5 o'clock, it's dark. So our Wooded Lake property, we're not hooked up to the grid at all. We have no electric there. So while we're there, we need to, have some lights on, whether we're sitting around, just, having dinner, or just, putting stuff away, getting cleaned up, or just hanging out. We have a couple strands of LED string lights hanging up in the trees. So we need a way to power those when we're sitting there. We also need, a way if we're out there for a couple days to potentially recharge our phones, or when we go out, we need a way to charge up our trail cameras, ensure those batteries are charged. So today we're going to talk about what we're doing for that. So stay tuned. Okay, here's our solution. We have the GoLabs R500 battery. As you can see from the front here, we've got 2 AC plugs on it, a couple of USB plugs you can plug in. You can run off of both DC and AC, and it actually lasts quite a while. We did a test. We hooked up our strand of the LED bulbs. It's a 48-foot strand. I want to say there's 16 or 18 bulbs on it. And the meter, showed us we could run for about 26 hours. So obviously you get a good amount of life out of it. It's just pulling LED bulbs, but the more you put, the less time will last. We'll go ahead and power it on. Let's see if you can see the screen here. Okay. So you can see right now, we have 72% battery remaining. Nothing's hooked up, so it's not using any output. But what we'll do, we'll show you how we hook things up, what we do, and how we operate on it. Give you a little better idea of how it all works. When it needs to be recharged, we've got a cord here, plugs right in this input, and plug it right in your wall, and you get everything powered up. Okay, now to see the battery in action, we have it hooked up here at the Wooded Lake property. I just plugged in one extension cord from one of our cameras. You can see on the display here we have 66% of our battery remaining. What I'm going to do is hit this button here, turn the AC power on, and now we'll see basically the camera battery is pulling a couple watts. It's jumping up from 2 to 0. So on that display it shows us how much time we have left pulling that amount of usage. So the battery was fairly well charged to begin with, but it's pulling some. What I'll do is I'll hook up the second camera, and we'll see if we get a little more interesting numbers there, and then we'll try some other stuff. Okay, I plugged in the second battery for the camera. You can see it's now pulling about 6 watts on that one for the combined 2 cameras. And you can see we've got about 15 hours left, pulling that 6 watts, which obviously is very, very low amount of wattage, but we can see it operating here, charging up the cameras. So we'll try hooking it up to some other stuff later. Alright, now that we've seen all the features and everything about the GoLabs R500 battery, we're out at the Wooded Lake property where we'll give it a test. Obviously we've used it for charging our trail cameras, but we'll hook it up to the LED lights here. We have some string lights. I believe this is a 48-foot, probably has about 16 bulbs on it. We'll go ahead and get that plugged in so we can see how much power it pulls, what it shows for runtime, and give us all that information. Alright, So this strand of lights, it says is pulling only a mere 2 watts. We have 66%, 65% battery left. And we're fluctuating anywhere from 15, it looks like, to about 18 or 19 hours remaining, depending upon, I guess, as things settle out, how much wattage is being pulled by the lights and how much battery we actually have remaining. So, get you a little closer view of the display here. And we'll show you what we're powering here. So you can see we've got these string lights running through the trees. Gives us a little bit of an area to have some light if we're cooking once it's dark. We can see, by the shed, we're getting stuff in and out, whatever. It just, gives us an area with some light while we're out here camping until we have a building built. Alright, we'll go back, check out the display again, see if anything's changed. Alright, so we're still fluctuating 16 to 17 hours of runtime with our 2 watts being pulled. But that basically does the video for our GoLabs. So far we've been very happy with the product. I was able to recharge our trail cameras. It's able to provide power on the lights here. We charge phones on it, all kinds of other stuff. So we've been very, very pleased with it. Well, I think that's going to do it for today. So as always, thank you for watching. Please give our video a like, share it with your friends. Please subscribe to our channel so you know when we post new videos. And please leave us a comment. Thanks for watching.